the Dallas Stars, and the Children's Health Star Center Iceries. This is Public Address Announcer Matt Howell. This Pool B game today features on the visiting bench the number 2 ranked team in the Northeast region, the University of New Hampshire Wildcats. And on the home bench, the number 1 ranked team in the Southeast region, the Florida Gulf Coast University Eagles. The starting lineup for the visiting team bench, the University of New Hampshire Wildcats. Starting at left defense, number 7, Patrick Hughes. At right defense, number 20, Matt Lambert. At left wing, number 2, Al Arno. At right wing, number 21, Dylan Arno. At center, number 14, Bryant. And the Wildcats starting goaltender, number 33, Brendan Sullivan. And now, the starting lineup for the home team of the Florida Gulf Coast University Eagles. Starting at the left defense, number 18, Sean O'Hara. At right defense, number 20, Michael Haskins. Number 9, David Wall. At right wing, number 12, Dylan Campbell. At center, number 21, Brandon Pierce. And the Eagles starting goaltender, number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please all rise and kindly remove all caps for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
And we are just moments away from a berth to the semifinal being up for grabs. Welcome to the 2019 ACHA Men's Division II National Championship. It's a Pool B matchup. This for Pool B. The 2-0 Florida Gulf Coast University Eagles, ranked number 1 out of the Southeast. The 2-0 University of New Hampshire Wildcats, ranked number 2 out of the Northeast. Winner advances to take on Cincinnati tomorrow night in Frisco. Brett Luthner, John Peterson with you here. In goal for Florida Gulf Coast. They put in number 1, Jordan Bustard. Got the win 2 nights ago. 1.0 goals against, .958 save percentage. Brendan Sullivan back in goal for UNH. 2-0 on the tournament. 2.0 goals against, a .939 save percentage. Florida Gulf Coast in the white uniforms, white jerseys, trimmed out in blue and green going from right to left. UNH, the navy blue trimmed in white going from left to right. Michael Creighton and Vladislav Gotsteiner are the referees. Chris Blake and Rajit Chabra, I should say, are the linesmen. And a puck gets sent into the Eagle zone. Florida Gulf Coast and UNH met in last year's national semifinal. The Gulf Coast 7-3 win. That was a Florida Gulf Coast team that was just run rampant over everybody.
Yeah, it's a team that couldn't lose if they tried.
Puck comes to the blue line, kept in. Delayed penalty call coming up against the Eagles. There's the whistle, a tripping call made just 44 seconds into the contest. And now a UNH power play, which will go into effect. Wildcats 33.3% in this tournament, 4th overall. Florida Gulf Coast, one of a few teams coming into today with a perfect penalty kill. From the face-off, puck whipped around the boards and it'll be sent out. Retrieving for this puck is the number 20 of Matt Lambert. Stayed up ice, pass to the left wing, and the eventual chip in is repelled and sent right back. These two teams they also met, JP, in 2014. The stakes were a little bit higher.
Yeah, it was for the national championship in which UNH did win that game. That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a great game. UNH wins it 5-2 and wins their first and only national championship. Steve McIsaac was here for the first couple of games. He managed to slip away from his work duties and whatnot. Of course, McIsaac no longer coaches UNH. Cam Stoddard, the head coach behind the bench for the Wildcats, who have 58 seconds to go on the power play. Will move into the zone. It's tied up. And now skating ahead with this one and trying to dip the shoulder is Jay Roberto, number 9. Puck goes around the board, bouncing around in the face-off circle, left hand side. Now here's a short-handed break, 2-on-1. Dylan Cantwell moves in. Cantwell shooting, score! Dylan Cantwell, short-handed, 1-0 Eagles. And where we are, we're right in front of the Florida Gulf Coast fan base, and they're loud for this one.
Yep.
One shot, one goal, and the defending national champions have the 1-0 lead. This sent all the way down. We had mentioned, or it has been mentioned we mentioned last night on ACHA Tonight, we're waiting a little bit for the defending national champions to show up. And first game, it was a close game. It didn't look like their best game.
No, they definitely showed up last night, though.
After the first period, even, it was just 2-1 against Utah State, and then all of a sudden the roof caved in. Penalty is over. UNH 0 for 1 on the power play. Now a dip of the shoulder, centering pass out in front, and that's broken up.
Net came off.
And
so the whistle.
Danny Mullen, number 4, was cutting to the net. So face off to come in the zone to the left of Jordan Bustard. Stepping in, Brian Brown to take the draw for UNH against the number 21 of Brandon Beard. Brown won it back and then punches up in the corner. And out comes Florida Gulf Coast, ascending from center. Hard around the boards, David Wong, number 9, puts out in front, a centering pass. Everybody goes careening into the goal. Brendan Sullivan does a barrel roll to make sure he gets out of there in one piece. 16:50 to go, first period, 1-0 Florida Gulf Coast leads. face-off to come. Going to presume to the left of goaltender Brendan Sullivan. Senior out of Dartmouth, Massachusetts. And getting tossed, Joe Flanagan from the face-off circle. From the face-off to the blue line, but kept in. That time by Matt Solera, number 5. Solera gets crunched up along the boards. Battle still ensues. Puck goes around now to the far side. Nick Meal, number 43. Tried to send it out, couldn't. Instead it rolls right to Sullivan, who covers up and gets the whistle. With 16:32 to go in the first period.
Thus far, it's been a slow moving pace.
Yeah.
Other than that breakaway goal.
And a little bit of interest to it. Brett Yoakum, number 23, steps into the face-off circle. A shot deflected and a save made. Big save by Sullivan there. Now here come the Wildcats in the other direction. A shot from a sharp angle. Save made, a rebound. Everybody crashing in. Net comes off again. And the face-off will stay in the Florida Gulf Coast zone.
Tell you what, there's been a lot of crashing in net and goalie contact in this one. These guys are going to have to be careful. Question is, how much are the officials going to let slide here?
Right.
It's a lot of guys here. Cincinnati's behind the Gulf Coast net back there, looking to see what they're going to be playing.
They are all watching with intent. Part of the reason, too, is there was actually a tornado warning earlier in Frisco. They had a shelter in place, actually, at the arena, Comerica Center, which had a delay going on there. So we can tell you that in all likelihood, ACHA tonight will be delayed again.
Have fun.
Here goes Cantwell again. Cantwell in, score! Dylan Cantwell's got 2-0 Eagles.
That looked like a replay from the first goal.
Yeah, same exact spot.
Here's a message to UNH. Somebody get in front of him and don't let him shoot.
Well, 2-0 Eagles. A deflected puck kicked around at the blue line and out to center. No, not out to center. And now here go the Eagles again. Keaton Arkelpain, number 11. Pass off. There's a shot that's deflected. And Eduardo Leon, number 24. You'll hear Come On Eddie in the background. Obviously, the nickname. Cross-ice pass, and right now, JP, the Eagles look sharp.
Yeah, they do. They look like they are ready to play, and they're just doing what they have to do to shut UNH down. It's funny, the 2 goals that they've got are really nothing spectacular, just really good shots by Dylan Cantwell on a rush up the ice. You know, it's not like they've been putting a lot of pressure on UNH. It's been the other way.
Face-off controlled by the Eagles momentarily, but now the Wildcats try to come out to center and do. A backhand pass along, moving it in. Dylan Arno, number 21. One of a pair of Arno twins on this team. And now here come the Eagles yet again. Flanagan, left wing side. Shooting towards goal, and it goes wide. Rebound around the boards. Kept in. There's another shot down low that whistles wide. Chances early for the Eagles. Check along the boards, and a bouncing puck goes all the way across. Trying to peel out of some pressure that time. The number 19 of Tim Farrow. Center ice and a recoil. Back for this. Bobby Leone, number 18. He'll send in towards the zone. That's deflected. And now here come the Wildcats. Moving in is Arno. Shot and a save made and holding on. And an after.
Oh, what's
that's
that?
Not going to be good.
He might get thrown out of the game,
He
Brett.
is.
That was a punch right to the head, into the glass.
Al Arno, number 2, came buzzing the tower. And
They've got to throw him out of the game for that.
He got clubbed by Bobby Leone, number 18. cross-checking the call, but
That's
I think they missed. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I think they missed the other punch. And so, a very fortunate 2 minutes. It's Sean O'Meara in the box. And very fortunately for Florida Gulf Coast, it's only 2 minutes. Off the face-off, puck spun around and out of the zone. Further picked up by the number 13, Trevor Mullally. So second power play for UNH. They're 0-1. Now in the zone, onside is Brown. Brown shooting, save made. The rebound cleared away. Scancerello sends in Kyle Scancerello, number 44. And then slugged right back out of the zone. Kyle's older brother, Neil, of course, a member of that 2014 championship team for UNH. Cross ice pass, onside, coming in is Mullen. Mullen met by some back-checking resistance, but the Wildcats get a chance to set up. A wrist shot that goes wide, rebound, lively hop off the boards and sent out. And now here goes Cantwell again. Cantwell shorthanded. Cantwell, and it goes over the bar. Dylan Cantwell has certainly put his stamp on this game.
That was going to be too good to happen. 3 shots, 3 goals.
Here's
a
Mullen.
natural hat trick.
Mullen onside, a pass across, kicked around a little bit. And now away go the Eagles. Trevor Mullally. A starting pass by Leone goes all the way across. 20 seconds on the man advantage. You can hear how loud the Florida Gulf Coast fans are. The proximity is rather close, JP.
Yeah, well, we're sitting right amongst them.
Just the way it's set up here. Onside into the zone. Right wing boards, Jay Roberto. Power play is going to come to a close. Leaking out, looking for a breakaway again was Arkelpane, and then this gets sent down. So here comes UNH, 11:56 to go, first period, 2-0. Florida Gulf Coast leads. Puck put around the boards to the blue line, not out. That shot, ooh, deflected just wide. Another opportunity. That's a blast that missed the net.
You got to hit the net.
Dylan Arno goes after the loose puck. It's in the corner. More of a tie-up comes out of all this. And now finally, away goes Flanagan. Left wing side for the dump in by Jack Laviolette, number 4. Puck in the corner, hit put on in that corner. Slugged along further, and now UNH will have a chance to try to skate out, but the intercept and the send back in by Flanagan. Here's a wrist shot blocked off. Board battle comes out of all of this before the puck's finally picked up. Laviolette, who had a goal and an assist in last night's game. That pass deflected, comes out to the neutral zone, backhanded into the zone once more. Glove down, now Scancerello tips into the Eagles, and a line change on for UNH. 10:50 to go, first period, 2-0. Florida Gulf Coast with the lead. Left wing pass, Evan Maxey, number 10. Swings it out to the right wing side, Brandon Bogany, number 7. And a crunch up along the boards. 2 players each side trying to pry the puck free. Finally does get worked around. Trying to get Michael Haskins, number 20, but now there's a breakout in the other direction. UNH could be a 2-on-1. Pass goes right through the legs. And quickly, Fogarty sends the other way. Hit put on, Neal put the hit on. And a whistle and a penalty. High sticking's the call. And it looks like it's going to be Roberto going.
Yeah, Jay Roberto's going to get the penalty.
And this now a Florida Gulf Coast team 28.6% on the power play through 2 games. UNH killing off at 87.5%.
A little disturbed going on in the arena.
Yep. Sing along if you want to at home.
It's kind of hard to sing along to that.
Well, at the start.
Certain notes. Unless you want a sore throat.
Put behind the net, centering pass. This is a good setup right now. Haskins shot blocked towards the net. It goes over. And then the puck gets sent out to center. Back for it, Michael Haskins yet again. Gets repelled further back. Haskins continues the back skate. One hand on the stick this time. Waits for the UNH player to draw in, and now the skate out by Cantwell. Dylan Cantwell. Centering pass, score! He set up David Wong on the back door. 3-0 Eagles.
Yeah, beautiful play. Nice pass across from Cantwell to Wong, able to hit it home.
And UNH is going to call timeout. We'll take the media timeout with them. 9:29 to go, first period. 3-0 Florida Gulf Coast here on the ACHA network. There's a little confusion as to whether that was a timeout given or just the media timeout. From what we understand, it's just the media timeout, but it's still a shot goes wide. 3-0. A shorthanded goal, an even strength goal, and a power play goal. And right now, it is all Florida Gulf Coast. Rising shot save made by Buster. The rebound cleared up and out to center. Here go the Eagles again. Leone couldn't step through. Pass slid further. And then dumped into the zone right there by Solera. Solera with a crunching hit on in the corner. Still the puck worked free. And behind the net, Arcopane on it. Arcopane takes a look. The pass to the point now. Solera holds and then slap pass into the corner. Moving around is Flanagan. In front, score! The route is on. 4-0 Eagles.
Was that Stephen Noyes or Solera?
It was
Noyes.
It was Noyes.
That was a puck that just came to the front of the net. We're going to have a goaltending change. That was the puck that came out from behind the net. And Sullivan just slammed his stick and broke it over the net. But that was a puck that came out from behind the net and was laid in front and was put in by Noyes.
I don't even know anyone saw this coming.
I think UNH wants to start over.
Mike. Oh, that's a big hit and a penalty call. Coming in onside. And there's the whistle. New goaltender into the game, Luke Cravenel, number 40. A senior out of Dover, New Hampshire. Face off. Second power play. Second power play for Florida Gulf Coast. They converted on their first. Battle in front, cross ice pass just missed. And now out to center. Puck settles down. This has been all Florida Gulf Coast so far, and they skate forward again. Haskins, and then a chip puck into the zone. Around the board. Haskins waits for it at the blue line, gets it. Cross ice pass. The hold, the shot is blocked off. O'Meara taking that one. O'Meara didn't have the penalty before. It was Leone before for UNH that had the earlier penalty.
Oh.
This is, never mind. We'll sort it out later. I thought I had said different names. I could be wrong, though. It was 18 that got a penalty somewhere. Cross ice. Here's a shot by O'Meara, and it's knocked aside by Ravenel. Rebound, bounces around, and out come the Wildcats. 2-on-2 short-handed. Arno, bouncing puck and a save made. The Arno twins came down. Al took the shot. Deflected by Dillon, but a save made by Bustard.
What if they're identical?
They are? I thought I was about to check, yeah. I shouldn't say that. Off the draw, puck and penalty. Hooking.
Hook, trip, whatever.
And now will negate the final 43 seconds of the power play. Into the penalty box goes Trevor Mullally. Off the draw, puck comes out to center ice. Again, we're skating 4-on-4 for a bit. Put behind the net. And now trying to skate up with it, not quite able to do so. Colton Howard, number 16. Gets sent all the way down. This will be icing against the Eagles.
Man, UNH is 4 goals on 12 shots.
Off the draw. It actually was 4 of their first 10 before the goalie change. A bouncing puck goes wide. Rebound, a centering pass. High, missed it. Repelled. Back out to center. And Cantwell just steps away. First period, 4-0 Florida Gulf Coast. Now the move up. Here's Al Arno trying to split through, but a pair of much larger players, that being Michael Haskins and Eduardo Leon, repel back to center. Here's Arco Payne. Arco Payne tried to step through, does. Puck goes into the corner. And now here goes UNH once more. Neutral zone, skate ahead. In and onside for the chip is Mullen. He gets, check that, Roberto. Bumped in the corner, puck worked free around the boards to the point for Lambert. Lambert puts down low, taking a look now is Dylan Arno. Cross ice for his brother Al, couldn't connect. Behind the net, Roberto. Roberto for Dylan Arno. Now behind the net for Al Arno. Arno tries to step out, step out in front instead, spins around for Dylan Arno once more, who puts further in the corner around the boards. Al's got it now. A centering pass knocked away, and this puck flipped up and out to center. 4:37 opening period, 4-0 the score. A long shot by Dylan Arno, glove down and left aside. Trying to peel away from some pressure is Solera. Near side boards. Scancerello trying to win the puck, couldn't. Instead goes into the space of O'Meara. Onside in the zone and dumped around the boards. UNH fans wanted an offside call, none given. This chipped up and out to center, back Solera. Solera with the puck once more, takes a look, sends it on ahead. Wrap around backhand pass, long in, centering in front, getting a piece of it, Ravenel. Now in front, turnaround shot. Ravenel is saved. Rebound into the corner. Still loose, and now here come the Wildcats out 2-on-3 the other way. Trying to bulldog his way through is Sean Thompson, number 11. Puck comes to the blue line, but kept in. Chopped at and out to center. And back in offside. 3:26 to go. First period, 4-0. Florida Gulf Coast, JP.
Yeah, this is going to make the first period interview a little awkward.
That might be a 1 or 2 question interview at best.
It's going to be a 2-question interview, and that's it.
Face off, center ice. There's a pass up the boards and then back out to center. JP having fun
Hey,
with the
come on, you got to
fans.
entertain a crowd.
This is true. Here's a shot out front deflected. Another one, and a save made Ravenel. Rebound goes around the boards. Good cutoff that time by Fogarty. Nope, no center ice yet. It will come now, and a red line dumped in the person of Farrow. Again, the lively boards provide a good carry out in front. Allender shots wide, rebound, trying to sweep it out in front. Just couldn't get there. Dylan Arnold, his turnaround shot blocked off. Arco Payne off the boards and out till checking, not Arco Payne, number 16 of Colton Howard. Now dumped in from the red line. And we get a whistle and a stoppage of play. 2:28 to go, first period. 4-0 Florida Gulf Coast.
It looks as though Bobby Leone for UNH was skating off slowly as that last shift ended. I hope he's all right. I know didn't know what he was favoring. He was just really, really slow. Hunched over a little bit.
All the way down, Ravenel just easily guides it aside. Long pass missed the mark, foot race is on. Dylan Arnold, the first one down. Now a centering pass broken up. Rebound, moved up and out to center. Here goes another foot race. Cantwell, drop pass between the legs no less, gets the return. Cantwell towards the net, and it's swept aside. Now centered in front, goes all the way through. Back towards the net once more. Wong tried to ride out of a check and couldn't do so. Arno on it now. One of the UNH players takes a tumble, and this puck goes all the way down into the Florida Gulf Coast zone. Long outlet pass, didn't find a mark, it almost did. But now here's Wong in the zone. Gave it to Wong, couldn't get a shot off. Rebound, put up and out to center. That's as far as they can handle. Bouncing puck controlled and backhanded along into the zone. 1:05 and counting. First period. Here's a move into the zone. Onside setting pass, score! Solera, 5-0 Eagles. And the rout continues. Arco Payne and Malali on the assists for the Solera goal. 5 goals on 17 shots. And I don't know if anyone saw this coming at this level. Here is And into the zone, a crunch up there. Down to the ice goes Laviolette. He bounces back up. 31 to go in the period. Sent into the UNH zone. Put around the board by Haskins. Out to center ice. This moved along and quickly back in once more by Flanagan. A check put on down low. Puck in the corner now, and UNH trying anything to get out of the zone. You're going to hear a roar from this Florida Gulf Coast faithful in 3 seconds as the buzzer goes off. 5-0. Florida Gulf Coast leads after one, and a shell-shocked UNH team leaves the ice. John Peterson, UNH, and understandably so, UNH respectfully declining. And this has been all Florida Gulf Coast after one. Our score after one period of play, the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles 5 and the University of New Hampshire nothing. And it is just an absolute shell shock right now for UNH. We'll take a pause. Second period action when we return. You're watching the 2019 ACHA Men's Division II National Championships on the ACHA Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Aries Sportswear, official merchandise partner of the ACHA. Howie's Hockey Tape, the official tape provider of the ACHA. And the City of Frisco.
back here in Plano. Start of the second period. 5-0 Florida Gulf Coast. And UNH, let's see how they come out to start the second period.
It's going to tell us a lot.
Yep.
How they start. The one thing that you have to realize is this team's got no quitting them, but they got to give a better effort than they did in the first period. That onslaught from Florida Gulf Coast was just amazing.
That onslaught from Florida Gulf Coast was more lethal than what we saw last year.
Yeah.
And that Florida Gulf Coast team seemed untouchable.
Yep.
UNH going from right to left, Florida Gulf Coast left to right. And the Wildcats control early on. Brown trying to move into the zone, knocked off, but Al Arno's got the puck, has to wait till everybody get onside, and Florida Gulf Coast regains possession. Up the near side boards, couldn't connect with Cantwell, goes all the way down for icing. And so, 24 seconds into the second period, a face-off in the Florida Gulf Coast zone.
Where are you at right now? Are you with my dad? I know, what part?
From the face-off, puck maneuvered along the boards. Dylan Arno puts around the net. A centering pass never really gets to its intended target, courtesy of Patrick Hughes, number 7. Puck goes all the way down, another icing. How are they going to wave this one off? Around the boards, near side. Dylan Arno puts the hit in. Hughes trying to get to the puck, then has this go right underneath him. Al Arno comes over, slips through one check. Oof. And that's a knockdown in front, low, and a shot goes up and over. Cantwell has it. Dylan Cantwell tried to split out in front. That's broken up. And out come the Wildcats in the other direction. An onside skate, long shot glove down and swept aside by Bustard. Off the glass, out to center. The retreat and the slug back in by Dylan Arno. Puck goes around the net. Picking it up now. Trying to skate it up and out of the zone was Lambert. Met with some resistance. Turned back into the zone. Actually trying to get it out was Haskins. It was sent back in. Now we get a whistle. Puck hit the netting, I believe, and it goes out of play. 18:23 to go in the second.
Yeah. UNH has to have something positive happen soon in this game. I mean, they can't have any more negatives than what already has happened.
No.
But they need to try and do something to get some momentum back here.
Patrick Holmes to take the draw for UNH. Off the tie-up. Puck put down below the goal line. Still fought for, and the Wildcats have it. Look, Rittenauer will nearly turn that over. Losing his stick was Eduardo Leon. I'm not sure if that's a broken stick or just somebody's stick just out on the ice.
Doesn't look broken, maybe it's Leon's.
Referee will pick up the stick and send it to the bench. In the zone onside with it, Steven Noyes. Centering pass in front, the shot save made on the doorstep was Laviolette. Noyes intercepts the shot, stick to side by Ravenel. Puck put behind the net, avoiding the hip check, Laviolette. Centered out front, tipped to the blue line, Solera shooting. Hit the post with the shot! A rebound, another shot save made, Ravenel into the corner. Puck bounces around to clear. Nope, didn't get out of his zone. Here's a shot save made, penalty against UNH.
It'll be a slash.
And again, Florida Gulf Coast pressure has been immense in this game. Slashing call, Leone to the box. Power play number 3 for Florida Gulf Coast. They're 1 for 2. Gulf Coast controlling the face-off. Moving around to check that time was Brandon Beard. Puck goes under his stick, goes around the boards. Far side, and now set up by Haskins for Wong. In the corner, Beard takes a look. Check that. That's not Beard. That's number 12 of Dylan Cantwell. And then a puck out of play. Face off to the left of the New Hampshire goal. Cross-ice pass, another diagonal. A little drop and a penalty. Cross-checking call. And as if things haven't gotten bad enough, it's now a 5-on-3 for Florida Gulf Coast for 1:31 as Lambert goes to the box.
Yes. This is going to get ugly really quick.
Off the draw, UNH controls and sends all the way down. Mustard leaves behind, and Florida Gulf Coast will patiently start their work up ice. Into the zone is with it now Cantwell. Eventually worked out to the point. Holding it is Evan Moxie. No, check that was Haskins. He's got it. One-timer goes wide. Sent down low by O'Meara. Now up top. Wrist shot over the bar. Rebound put in the corner again. Cantwell's got it already with 2 goals. Cross-ice pass just off the mark. 40 seconds in the 2-man advantage. Cross-ice one-timer score! Sean O'Meara, 6-0, Florida Gulf Coast.
That was Florida Gulf Coast just working that puck around on the 2-man advantage. Nothing UNH could do on that one.
Nope.
Blast that got past the goalie.
Absolute rout here. Holmes sends it out. UNH has to retreat again as the Eagles step in. No, that's offside. Dragging the puck across the line that time was Trevor Mullally. This has just been from the get-go. 22-8 are the shots in favor of Florida Gulf Coast. An onside skate for Leone. Put back out Solera. Cross-ice pass in the hole. Solera gets the return. Back up top, the hold, the slap shot deflected wide. 27 on the power play and sent all the way down. Solera moves it ahead to Mullally. Further on to Arco Payne. Tried to slip a pass through, that's intercepted. And Dylan Arno out to center. Power play soon to end. Florida Gulf Coast with a pair of power play goals in this game. They're 2 for 4. Onside into the zone and then just dumping it further that time was Solera. Tip pass, onside, big hit. Good solid hit there. Bracing for it was Brent Yoakum. And this is offside, I should say. A neutral zone face-off. 14:23 to go, second period. 6-0 Florida Gulf Coast.
There's just nothing to see. You run out of adjectives on what to say, how to describe this.
Yeah, it's a very, very good point, JP. This dumped into the zone. Spun around the boards by Meal. Al Arno couldn't catch up to the loose puck along the boards on the near side. Sent in deeper by Kyle Roy, number 28. A tie up along the boards. Meal is tied up that time with Joachim. Big
Huge hit.
We're now onside. Arno shooting in a save-made buster. That was a massive hit that Roberto took. He absorbed that one from Haskins.
Yep.
Center ice, Meal will send it right back in high and wide. Up the boards and now trying to battle free, not able to do so. Courtesy of the Florida Gulf Coast pressure. Was a shot in front, save made. Sean Thompson, number 11, goes behind the net, knocks his man down. Thompson puts back out to the point. Cross ice pass. The hold and the shot blocked off behind. Thompson yet again. Look to the blue line. The wide, the fire, that goes wide, courtesy of Jackson Maffeo, number 24.
This guy's got to hit the net. Can't miss.
Near side, or far side, I should say, and then dumped around the boards. Set out in front for a rising shot that missed as well. Another shot. That's a pad save. Rebound, stick save. It is still loose. A lot of scrambling in front.
Oh,
Whistles
what is that?
blown. Penalty calls coming up.
It's going to be a couple of people going here.
Not too happy with things, Jordan Buster.
No.
And both the referees, Michael Creighton and Vladislav Gostiner, will have a chat. So let's see who's going here.
That's it. Bringing the captains over.
A little bit of a chat there, right on the red line.
There's a lot of pointing going on.
A lot of pointing. Evan Maxey looks like he'll be told to go into the penalty box. One of the photographers we have on, Cammy's over there. She's right in the back and able to
She
hear
get
everything.
the scoop. Give her a.
I've talked to her between periods.
Yeah.
Andrew Shapiro probably wishes he was there right now just
I know.
because of all this stuff going on. Now an explanation to the UNH bench. So there's got to be multiple penalties going on, just of what nature? Now Brian Brown's going to the box. 12:34 to go, second period. It has been all Florida Gulf Coast from the opening face-off.
So that's it.
Well, now the Florida Gulf Coast door is open, just trying to figure out. They're just trying to figure out what's the assessments here. There's an extra 2 going up on the home side, that courtesy to Kyle Roy. But we see Brown and Maxey in the box as well. In the meantime, it's a UNH power play. That shot deflected. There's a shot save made, rebound in the corner. Goaltender interference on Brown. Maxey gets a cross check. This now sent up and down.
Yep.
So the skate up right now by Roberto. Steps in, chips in from the red line, and then a delayed offside will now be whistled with 11:46 to go here in the second.
So after we got all that settled out.
Shuffled puck, trying to skate away as Arno couldn't do so. Bad pass, and also avoided a lot of people, Dylan Cantwell included. Puck goes around the boards, and it'll be sent up and all the way down. Ravenel lets it go behind, peeling out of a check right now is Dan Rentnauer, number 26. The skate up ice, Rentnauer. He shoots high and wide. Rebound near side boards, Al Arno. Yeah.
Guys got to hit the net.
Put it down low and a centering pass all the way through. Rentnauer shot save made, and a good one at that by Buster. Rebound kicks into the corner. Spun around the boards. We're awaiting it. The number 18 of Sean O'Meara. Stephen O'Meara, I should say. No, Sean O'Meara. That's the first time. There's a blast by Rentnauer. Save made. Rebound up. And cleared.
Played with a high
Played
stick.
a high stick, and then afterwards, Dylan Arno got hit. Got hit pretty good by Dylan Cantwell. Cantwell, actually. Yeah, Cantwell. I'm all over the place right now.
You're flustered by this. You're going to start this game, too.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
There you go.
Rattled.
You just don't know what to say.
No. You said it best, though. You run out of adjectives at some point.
Yep.
This the last game of pool play. Game over on rink 1 will finish before this one does, barring overtime. Back into the zone, Lambert. Across ice pass that finds its mark. Now Holmes into the zone. Holmes back checking there. Here's a wrist shot blocked off into the corner. Hughes took it. Around the boards, Hughes trying to keep it on the near side. Board battle comes out of all of this before it's finally sent along. Here's a turnaround shot save made Buster, and he holds on. Penalties are all over. We're back to 5 offside skating. 10:02 to go. Second period, 6-0. Florida Gulf Coast.
And Jordan Buster has only faced 13 shots. I think they only had like 8 or 9 in the first period.
From the face-off, Hughes controls. Throws towards goal. Blocked down in front. And this skated up and out to center. Moving ahead, Leone just couldn't quite catch up to the loose puck. He'll come in on a supporting role. Puck moved around to the blue line. A blast to hit somebody in front. Still, they scrap for it. A turnaround shot, score! Eduardo Leone turned around and found a hole. 7-0 Eagles.
That's just a shot where you turn around. That's just a shot where you turn around and put the puck on net and it goes in, finds a spot.
Media timeout. 7-0 Florida Gulf Coast here on the ACHA Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Aries Sportswear, official merchandise partner of the ACHA. Howie's Hockey Tape, the official tape provider of the ACHA. And the City of Frisco.
Reminder, fans, tune in tonight. We're going to say midnight now, given the weather delay over at Comerica Center. But tune in at midnight tonight for ACHA Tonight, the nightly recap show on the ACHA Network. Highlights, analysis, interviews, much, much more. It's ACHA Tonight. Let's say midnight, Central Daylight Time, 1 a.m. on the East Coast, here on the ACHA Network. This has been as shocking of a result, I think, as you can imagine. I don't think I'm too far off of that assessment, Jacob.
Not at all.
There's a centering pass that's deflected. Now flipped up and out to center. Backhand pass along. Here come the Wildcats. Onside skate Thompson tries to put across, couldn't do so. Back out to center and slipping it back into the zone is Brian DiCristoforo, number 25. He's got the puck again, moves it along the boards and now into the Florida Gulf Coast zone. Put around the boards. Almost to too many men, but just hopping over in time. That time was Thompson. Out to the blue line. Barely kept in for a shot that goes wide. Rebound kicked around in the corner. To the blue line. DiCristoforo with a shot that's blocked off. Now a long outlet pass. And here come the Eagles again. The rising shot goes up and over the bar. An opportunity again, and there's just been all sorts of opportunities here tonight for Florida Gulf Coast. Puck put in the corner. Still battled for. Florida Gulf Coast trying to end stepping out. Moving it forward is Flanagan. That's cut off. Rittenauer with it. Onside skate into the zone. He gets checked in the play. That's turned over. Here's a long outlet pass. Onside. Fogan is shooting and a save made Ravenel. Puck slammed around the boards to the blue, close to the blue line, but not nearly out. Now a pass down low for Laviolette. He's in a shoulder-to-shoulder battle with Tim Farrow, number 19, and then the puck goes up and out of play. 7:29 to go, second period, 7-0 in favor of the Eagles. It's tough to make any kind of sense.
Well, you didn't expect the game to be 2-0 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the first period. And it just steamrolled from there.
Here's Brown. Onside is Brown in the zone. His shot deflected well up and into the netting.
That's the thing. You know, UNH has had the pressure. They just can't get any really good scoring chances on Bustard. Every time they go to make a pass or something, the puck's getting deflected.
Face off to the right of Jordan Bustard. UNH fans trying to implore their team on. There's a bouncing puck that comes out to center and back to the UNH zone. Farrow spins it up the boards, and another one deflected out of play. And now the pace of the game has slowed down a little bit.
Yep. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know either. .7:05 to go, second period. From the draw sent in. Chopped along the boards. It was 5-0 after one. Florida Gulf Coast has added a pair here just to add to the margin. And now here goes a breakaway. Wong and a save made by Ravenel. Centered out in front. None. It was cut off. Now to skate out the other way. Onside is Mullen. Put around the boards. Tie up along those boards for a rolling puck that gets picked off. Here stepping in down low and a backhand attempt. Did it go across the line? No, it did not. Buster kept it out. And some pushing and shoving afterwards, but nothing too crazy.
Is that Brown getting pushed a little bit by Wong? Not liking it too
No,
well.
no, I would imagine that.
Skating off, saying some words. And now UNH is protesting something out here to the linesman.
Over there protesting.
Maybe they want the face-off to be inside the zone.
No, I think they're protesting. They wanted to change players and they weren't allowed to. Onside, Leone. Eddie Leone trying to get onto the loose puck. Couldn't do so around the boards. Picked up now on the far side for the skate. Trying to pass out Campbell. Alex Campbell, number 23. He's got the puck again. Let's check to the play. Now Holmes has got it. Left wing pass for Thompson out of his reach. Still loose, still battled for. Finally, Thompson chips it off the wall, and it's going to be icing. So a face-off in the UNH zone. 5:32 left to go, second period. 7-0. Eagles lead. From the draw, here's a wrist shot. Hits, there's some friendly fire contact in front. He's taking a tumble is Evan Maxey.
Yeah, he's not feeling too well right there.
No, that stung a bit. Onside, skate in his own turnaround shot goes wide. Near side of the boards, trying to keep his Hughes, couldn't do so. Back was Roberto for this. Eagles just winding it up in their own end right now. Don't need anything crazy. And yet, despite all this, shots 26-14.
Yep.
Florida Gulf Coast. Now make it 15, because that's not the side.
You know, you could see UNH try and make this game more physical to try and slow down Florida Gulf Coast. It hasn't really worked. I mean, it's worked a little bit, but
onside, a shot that's skewed in behind the net. Now moved along the boards. Here goes Dylan Arno. Arno tried to center. It's deflected to the far side. His twin brother Al sends it behind the net. Trying to turn around, put it out front. Save is made. Rebound sits loose. And then out to center. So now the gather once more. A long pass is going to actually be on goal. A little bit of a tip on the way through. Florida Gulf Coast plenty content with letting the clock chew up now. Onside, Laviolette goes around. Laviolette to the blue line, and it's sent in further by O'Meara. That's pass intercepted out to center. And a combination missed. Another big hit by Haskins, who then drives the player to the ice. And that's going to gather more of a crowd. Well, Haskins has been physical in this game, JP.
yeah, yes, there's been a couple of big hits in this game, and you know, you don't mind the big hit. It's just the forceful push down to the floor. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting a penalty, no? Penalty door open. No one's going.
Now penalty door not open.
It was.
It's closed now.
What do you think of Coach Bob Rickworth working the door?
Well, ask him off the record. Might not want to climb the bench anymore.
True.
So off the draw, control by Rittenauer. Onside, his shot deflected. Rebound chopped that into the corner. A board mashup comes out of all of that. Blue line, blast into a shin guard. Rittenauer again. Toe drag, steps in, shot, blocked off in front. Out to center ice, trying to slide a pass across with Noyes. He couldn't do it. Thompson onside. That shot goes wide. Rebound. Played in the corner. Now this will be moved up and out to center. Hit put on Laviolette. Another wind up and into the zone. Onside play. Going around the net. Flanagan tried to center, couldn't do so. Flanagan's got it again. Tried to put in front. That's just gobbled up by Ravenel, and he holds on. 2:20 to go, second period. Florida Gulf Coast leads by a touchdown. This bounce, thrown out. Hey! Dave Kurtz got a souvenir and he tried to throw it back. He couldn't do it.
I came close to hitting that computer.
Justin Long also on the switcher there. Got a little startled by that thing coming down. Dave Kurtz tried to squeeze the round peg through the square hole. Didn't quite work. Dave Kurtz, one of our co-commissioners. Jay Peacock, the other. Another fine weekend of D2 hockey that we get to do once a year. Onside skate the other way, moving in Beard. Throws it across the tip, goes wide. To the blue line, sent low. Wong doesn't control. Beard does in front. Still a pass slipped through, goes into the corner. And chipped up and all the way down. Going back, Kevin Bryant, number 27, a freshman from La Crosse, Wisconsin. He's getting the ice time right now for Florida Gulf Coast. That shot knocked down in front, rebound in the corner.
It's going to be a penalty call here.
Now the puck comes out. There's the touch. Interference to call. And the mock cheer from the New Hampshire fans. Kyle Roy going to the penalty box. Get that going up. Oh, no, now it's not Roy, it's Kevin Bryant who's guilty. And he gets sent all the way down. Around the boards. And referee got knocked down, lost his wallet in the process. Back for this now and starting to skate it up is Bobby Leone. Right wing side, Brown steps into the zone. Brown goes around the net. Puck chopped along to the blue line. Laviolette out. Oh, nearly a breakaway opportunity. That would have been a short-handed break chance for Stephen Noyes. Puck put out in front. Save made, Ravenel, and he holds. 30.8 seconds to go here in the second. A face-off to the left of Luke Ravenel. From the tie-up. Worked at the blue line. That shot kicked down in front. Roberto, cross ice. Dylan Arno, onside in the zone. Drop pass Roberto. Arno couldn't get out to the end of that last one. 13 to go in the period. Puck gets slipped up the center. Al Arno has it. Peels back in his own end. A pass to the right wing, the left wing side is going to be just swept away. And 2 in the books. All Florida Gulf Coast. 5-0 after 1. 7-0 after 2. And afterwards, a little bit of conversation going on down here. Jack Laviolette had something to say. This has been one-sided. John Peterson heading down to ice level. John Peterson, go ahead.
All right, thanks, Brett. Down here with Coach Brinkworth. Coach, did you guys expect to come out with such fury and take such a big lead on UNH today?
Well, you never know about the lead, but the first 10 minutes were key to not getting outworked, and I knew that they would be ready to play. And when you score a shorthanded goal on their power play, you know it's not only do you get ahead, but it's an opportunity taken away from them, and a little demoralizing.
Did you guys come out with a little extra vigor, knowing that this could be a chance to get into the semis?
Yeah, well, it's single elimination now, so it's every game. If you're not ready to play, we came out yesterday against Utah State and were very flat and got outplayed in the first period, and that just couldn't happen against a team like New Hampshire.
7-0 lead. What's going to be the message to the guys coming into the third?
Play the score. Like it's with the defense and the goaltending and the you got to use your head, and we've got enough goals, and we need 2 more games that are you don't want to expend energy in this game that you don't have to at this point.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Brett, back up to you.
Thank you very much, JP. We're going to take a timeout here on the ACHA Network. Third period action when we come back. It's all Florida Gulf Coast here to finish out Pool B. 7-0 they lead UNH after 2 periods. This is the ACHA Championships on the ACHA Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Barron Championship Rings, proud sponsor and championship ring provider for the ACHA. Warrior Sports, the preferred stick supplier of the ACHA. The Dallas Stars. For tickets and more information, visit dallasstars.com. And Southwest Airlines, the official event airline partner of the 2019 ACHA National Championships. The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Barron Championship Rings, proud sponsor and championship ring provider for the ACHA. Warrior Sports, the preferred stick supplier of the ACHA. The Dallas Stars. For tickets and more information, visit dallasstars.com. And Southwest Airlines, the official event airline partner of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
.40 of carryover power play time for the Wildcats to start the third period.
And they've got to make something. They got to get rid of this this deficit really quickly if they're going to try and get back into this game.
Yeah.
They gotta just make something happen.
Third period has started. Long pass up ice. And onside. And Ramajan is in there. Brad Ramajan, I should say, who was the championship-winning goaltender last year for these Eagles, gets the nod to start the third. 18 saves through 2 periods for Jordan Bustard, and he's been pulled. Not for ineffectiveness.
No, not at all. Not for being overworked either.
No. It's been, like I said, 31-18 of the shots presently. And
There's going to be a slashing penalty there.
And there might also be a... yep.
Who's bent over? Is that written out?
Might be. There's the slashing call. Power play for the Wildcats. 52 seconds into the third.
Who in the box?
That would be the number 10 of Evan Maxey.
Third penalty for him. No. Second.
There's a shot that goes wide. Rebound along the boards on the near side. Alarno has it. Puts down low for his brother Dylan. Now into the corner. Cycle. Roberto puts back out to the point. Right now it holds. Tries to throw through. Blocked off. Rebound. Cleared up and out. Onside skate into the zone. Roberto. Put further into the corner. Step out around the net. Centering pass in front. Save made. Ramjan and he holds. Actually, the net came off a little bit. That's what the whistle was for.
Nickname?
We've heard that one from William Patterson days.
Yeah.
From the draw, puck goes around. Out to center and all the way down. Left behind. There's the setup for UNH. Down by 7. Left wing pass. Laviolette wanted to call, none given. There's a threaded pass that gets deflected around a little bit to the blue line, but not out. Holmes has it. Chips down low. Return pass and a rising one-timer. Is over the bar, courtesy of Leone. There's another shot. That goes wide.
It's got to hit the net.
A lot of them have missed the net, JP.
That's the problem.
Brown through his screen, never gets there, and the backhand all the way down by Laviolette. So Brian Brown comes back for this loose puck. He'll take a look up ice. 17:27 to go, third period. Still 17 seconds on the man advantage. 7-0 Florida Gulf Coast with the lead. Backhanded into the zone by Brown. First one in after it is O'Meara. Puts around the boards. Holmes couldn't control it out to center. Off the wall. And another retreat. Power play is over. UNH have had a few power play opportunities and haven't been able to convert anything. In fact, just one shot on goal in that power play exchange. Turnover in the zone. Mullen left it behind. A rising shot save. Ramajan off the attempt from Alex Campbell.
UNH could have had a few goals. They had a couple of chances, but just shooting the puck wide, not hitting the net. You can't hit the net if you can't score if you don't hit the net.
Farrell just missed. Didn't miss by much.
No.
Rebound up and out of the zone. And here come the Eagles again. Arco Payne. It's bumped on the play. Puck backhanded along right back to him. Arco Payne with the puck along the far sideboards to the blue line. A shot goes wide, courtesy of Kevin Bryant. Battled for, and now UNH will look to come out to center. Nice little move with the blue line. Onside the other way, and trying to put through. Not able to do so. There's Alex Campbell again. Now here it goes Mullally. Mullally tries to step through in the zone, couldn't get around. A backhand puck gets up but not out of the zone. Second effort, that's a trip up. Everybody's stumbling right now. Now the step ahead. Bumped on the play is Campbell. Chipped in towards the Florida Gulf Coast zone. Retreating on this puck right now is Bryant. Bryant turns it over. In the corner. Dylan Arno. Tried to set it out front. Ramajan is going to get it. Now we get a stoppage of play. 15:34 to go here in this third period.
Tell you what, these two Arno guys,
They're good.
they're pretty good.
They are good.
Just need to put on a little size.
I'm not going to deny that. Puck goes around the boards. Maffeo, his shot, a bouncer, it goes wide. Roberto trying to win the puck along, couldn't quite do so. Still battled for along the board and finally backhanded. Now Arno waiting for a puck that gets pitchforked high.
Again.
Well, another souvenir for Justin. 3 of them today.
He better put up a little top on his table.
He's going to need a helmet down there in a minute now. That's a save by Ramjan. He holds on. I'm not doing you bad, Justin. I just, you got to pay attention to everything. I think we need a helmet for you and a plastic cover for everything else. Either that or bubble wrap. One of the two. Oh wait, that's for packaging. 15:02 to go, third period, 7-0. We're all trying to have fun here. I hope it comes across on our broadcast. In 3 days, over 1 million minutes of hockey have been watched here on the ACHA network, which is staggering.
It's a lot of hockey.
1,078,644 minutes of hockey in our first 3 days.
Yeah. What are we doing here? Let's get this show on the road.
There's something being spoken to. AJ Bolden, the executive producer for everything that we do here, fired that stat off earlier today and thought it might be of note. The 3 assistants that are behind the bench, all observing. That shot knocked aside. Bob Wasno, Josh Corner, I should say, Eric Maybe.
Corner, a former player as well as Maybe.
And as well as Maybe, yeah. Wasno, I believe, was as well in the earlier days.
Really?
Yeah. So he got all he's got, and of course, also Richard Sneezek, the general manager of the team.
Well, the question is, when is
shot score? That leaked through. Nondescript shot. Finds a gap in Ramjan. It's now 7-1.
That's a little soft shot that went in.
Yeah.
Ramjan just found the right slot in between the pads there. And makes it a back of the net.
A fail will get that one. 7-1 to score. Still a mountain to climb. Puck moved into the UNH zone. Dylan and Al Arno get the assists. Onside, Thompson leaves off a shot that goes up into the netting. 14:08 to go, third period, 7-1, Florida Gulf Coast. Justin makes a good point. Maybe move the table. That's a whole thing. That's 2/3 self-preservation. Actually, it's 2/3 computer preservation, 1/3 self-preservation.
Yeah.
Moving the table. So face off in the zone. Trying to figure out a volume issue here.
I don't know.
I don't want to overmodulate the thing too much.
Yeah, you don't want to blow it out
because we got the noise behind. Justin, I think Justin just doesn't want us to make any kind of remarks against him, which we wouldn't.
Crushing on Justin here, that's not good.
No. Hey, listen, we're all just having a good time. No, we're not going to make any bad remarks against Justin. He's done a great job all weekend. So, I'm not going to knock the guy. We joke around, but really, Justin and then Josh over on Rink 1 have done an amazing job.
Great job out of both of them.
It's just, it makes our job so much easier here. A centering pass in front. What a save by Ravenel. Excellent save there. Cross-ice pass on it now to move in O'Meara. Around the net this goes. On the far side, it's going to be gathered and sent out to center. Foot race on. O'Meara absorbs a check from Mullen. Now in the zone. Arco Payne tried to step around a check. Left the puck behind. Center ice and just chopped right back in. And this is what Coach Brinkworth had said at the intermission. Just trying to play the game and try to play the score.
Yeah.
And they're just managing the game right now.
That's all they have to do, really.
Yeah. Backhand pass along at center ice and just slid in. Line change coming on for Florida Gulf Coast.
So all Florida Gulf has to do is get the puck over the red line and dump it in and keep the clock running.
Check put on that time by Cantwell. His 2 goals to start this game really set the tone, and the Eagles never looked back. Al Arno couldn't step around a check. Backhanded along the boards by Bryant. A turnover, shot, save, Ramjan. Rebound sits on the side of the net. Now out of the zone, here come the Eagles. A little chip forward that's intercepted and sent right back the other way. Neutral zone bouncing puck corralled. Neal tried to gain the zone. That's swept away from him and then sent further by Ryan Lorenz, number 3. Pass up the near sideboards. It goes off of his stick. Leone's going to have to give chase. Does so. Beats out Solera to the puck and wipes out trying to cut. Battle behind the net comes out of all this. Laviolette. A little bit of a lean put in by Solera as well. Loose puck that's gathered by Flanagan. Some of the fans here having a little bit of a fun atmosphere. Long shot waffle board to the side by Ramajan. Rebound flipped up in the air. It's going to land in the ice level. And now here's an opportunity, 2-on-1. And off the stick at the last moment, Noyes. He was trying to set up Laviolette. Noyes again puts it into the corner. To the blue line and a hold in now for Howard. Puts it around the net. Neal there first. He's tied up. Goes around the boards. Now out come the Wildcats. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. Holmes tried to center a pass in front. Solera takes care of business. Still battle for along the boards to the blue line and a whistle and a penalty call. High sticking. Roberto to the box. 9:33, time of the penalty. And Florida Gulf Coast back to the power play. Off the draw. Moved across. Here's a shot that's saved. Rebound into the corner. Bouncing puck to the blue line. Kept by O'Meara. Cross ice pass. Here's a shot and hit the post. Ravenel might have gotten a piece of it as well. Cross ice. Haskins couldn't tee it up. Back out to O'Meara at the point. Puts into the corner. The centering pass in front goes just wide. Wow. Haskins holds. Looks. Shoots. Blocked off. Rebound around. Haskins rides off a check. Backhands it further. It's glove down. And now the Wildcats will try to come out to center and do. Brown's got it. He'll go back. It's run over that time by Maxey. Long pass, Brown's got it. He tipped it ahead, comes off for a change. Stephen Noyes back for this. Couple of interchanges and the Eagles will set up. 7-1 Florida Gulf Coast. 9:10 to go third period, and down to the ice. That's a bad hit.
Was that a knee or was that a hip?
That looked like a thigh. That looked like a thigh. And yeah, yeah. So off the ice, I couldn't tell who that was, but it might have been knee on knee. Let's see if they're investigating a kneeing penalty. All the officials having a conversation right now, but 9:08 to go in the third period, 7-1 to score. And now we'll see what's being assessed. They might got 5 in the game. And he's on his way. And the UNH fans are booing like crazy. The Florida Gulf Coast fans are cheering. And Hughes is done for the day. Oh, that's his tournament.
Yep.
Barring something amazing. 5-minute major and a game misconduct. We see Andrew Shapiro nearby.
I just hope Laviolette is okay after that hit.
It's a 5-minute major, so it's 5-on-3 for 42 seconds. The way he was reacting, though, I mean, he was bending his knee a lot, so that tells me he got it on the thigh. I mean, is where I think he got that one. And a 5-minute major for kneeing for Hughes and a game misconduct. Centering pass goes all the way through. There's a look. Cross ice. One-timer. Save Ravenel. The rebound up and out. Moved forward for the skate up by Kyle Roy. Cross ice pass. Here goes Lorenz. Ryan Lorenz peels off. Sends a pass to the point. Bryant. Cross ice. Now 5-on-4. Shot. And it just goes wide. Deflected that way by Ravenel. The rebound to center. Loose puck, and here goes UNH in the zone. Stepping forward with this is Roberto. A bit of a check on the side of the net there. Puck goes on to the near sideboards. Moved around the net now. Come the Eagles. Half boards to center. Quickly spun around back in. Holmes. That shot fixated. Robinson. Rebound up and out. Here goes Arkelpane. Keaton Arkelpane steps in, sets up a pass. A one-timer by Leone. Gets the glass. Back at center. A bouncing puck Leone can control. Al Arno sends back further. 7:30 to go, third period. 7-1, Florida Gulf Coast. Appears to be well on their way to punching their ticket to the national semifinals tomorrow night. Cincinnati awaits. Cincinnati have all left and gone back to the hotel in all likelihood.
Yeah, this could be
in front. Arno couldn't step through. Solera, a good job cutting him off.
This could be one good semi between two high-powered offenses.
It could be dandy.
A team that comes out and scores at will, and a team that scores when they get down 3 goals at will.
Solero to drive, save Ravenel into the corner. Rebound put around the net and sent all the way down. Set up behind by Solera. Pass on to the right wing side, moving around Dylan Cantwell. First 2 goals of the game for him, and first two goals for Florida Gulf Coast, and they've never looked back. Put down, it's Cantwell. Around the net now. Wong puts it back out. Holding with this one is Brandon Beard. To the point it goes. Touch passing now. Beard gives off. 148 on the power play. It's a major power play, mind you. A shot that goes wide. Rebound behind. Centering pass out in front. Deflected. Comes to the near side boards. A healthy chop there. Wong at the point. Steps around one. Couldn't step around a second. And the puck swatted out to the neutral zone. Retreating and sending it up O'Meara. Wong across the line. Gets hit but gives to back to O'Meara. O'Meara steps around a hip check but left the puck behind. Swept away by Cantwell.
There's going to be a penalty coming up on Florida
Gulf Coast, yeah. And then losing an edge that time was the number 19 of Tim Farrow. Penalty against Florida Gulf Coast. Into the box goes Brandon Beard.
See what the...
Thought he said tripping. Jack Laviolette is back out on the ice.
That's good to see.
Yep. Still trying to flex that leg a little bit. Probably going to be in the neighborhood of a thigh contusion.
Yeah.
Battled for shot save. Rob John, and he holds.
Oh, there's a spear, Brett. Holmes just got speared.
Well, Holmes went up and tried to go after the head of...
I know.
I can't tell which one. And a little bit of a jab afterwards. That's Roy that was in there he was trying to go after. It might have been because of the spear before. I didn't catch it. And
Faceoff's coming outside.
yeah, I think they're just going to let everybody behave for now. They're just going to let everything go for now. 5:11 to go, third period, 7-1 to score. We haven't had our media timeout yet.
No, I don't think we're going to get it.
Oh, we'll probably get it with about 2 minutes to go. Now the puck moved ahead on for Lambert. Lambert onside barely. Throws towards the front of net. Ramjohn to save, and then he gets knocked into it by his own player, who then gets a more of a crowd gathering. There's a penalty here. I think no penalty. Faceoff's coming outside though. For some reason, I didn't quite catch it. They chopped the puck before getting to the bench was noise. Onside skate here into the zone. Trying to get around is Haskins. Thrown into the corner, and Haskins takes a bump behind the net. Here's a shot save made, Ravenel. Rebound into the corner. Back out to the point, O'Meara. Cross ice. Haskins tries to send a little further down low. Instead comes back out to center. O'Meara back with this. Haskins. 4:15 to go, third period. Big hit by Lambert. Good stand-up hit. Maxey didn't appreciate it too much. And Maxey having a little bit of a chat, but didn't take the penalty, didn't fall into the bait. There's another hit put on. Spence got checked that time. Puck around the net, a centering pass broken up. To the blue line, Maffeo holds, fires, bouncing puck knocked away. Rebound to the blue line, Brown's blast is deflected into the corner. Power play for 21 more seconds for UNH as Maffeo's got to chase back at his own end. Holmes goes off. Fresh line change on for UNH. Solera. Cross ice pass. He'll get the return. Right now, just content with sending it all the way down. This is going to be no icing as the power play had just ended after he had launched the puck down. Maffeo broke it up and sent right back in. Bouncer, it's going to be gloved by Ravenel, and he will hold on. I don't think we're going to get our media timeout.
Nope. I think they just want this game over.
Yep, probably. So here's what we'll do is right after the interview, we'll play our media timeout and then come back to wrap it up. Oh, no, not even. Justin, one or the other. Meh. There's a play from the point. Shot that's deflected wide. Turnaround, wraparound, saves, goal!
Wow, it's in.
It found a hole again, 7-2. Muted celebration for UNH, but the other one found a gap on Ramajan. (7-2) now with 2:42 to go in the third. Off the draw. So DeCristoforo gets one assist. Kyle Scancarella gets the other on the Sean Thompson goal. Onside in the zone, peeling out with this one is Hamadouin. Now turned over. Going the other way is Lorenz. Throws it cross ice. Chopped out right in front of the UNH bench. Couple of bodies bumping around. Big hit, but bracing for it was Thompson, and he put down to the ice Stephen Noyce, who was trying to put the body in. Dumped into the UNH zone. 1:42 to go, third period. Florida Gulf Coast, the defending national champions, as this puck popped up and stays in play. Looked every bit of it in this game. Moving ahead, O'Meara. Onside, blast hits the glass. And cross-checking call is going to be going against, I believe, UNH. Maffeo in the box for cross-checking. Oh, and a slash as well to go along with it.
Even up.
Yeah, even it up to O'Meara. And now guys trying to get on and off, and none of it's happening. There's an extra 2 minutes up on the board.
Yeah, he just gave
UNH a bench minor.
No. I think Sullivan is going to get, not Sullivan.
I'll tell you, that was a bench minor. When they usually put up the double zeros, it's a bench minor.
Somebody was that was involved with that change. Might have said something as they were coming off.
Now that it's a power play, both teams are it's a little bit of confusion. Oh, okay, so it's 5-on-4, yeah. Because of the extra penalty. Pucky's, that was the weirdest face-off ever. Puck sent down low. So Maffeo gets the slash. Beard gets the cross-check. Solera stepped on the puck there. Florida Gulf Coast fans think it was a trip, but he stepped on the puck. So Solera up ice. A little bit of a late check there from Holmes, but he was ready for. 46 seconds to go, third period, 7-2, Eagles lead. Solera back, puts it along the boards. And this right now is just a delayed penalty. Yeah, a delayed penalty against UNH. And Florida Gulf Coast is trying to play keep away. There's a shot that goes wide. 23 seconds to go, third period. Puck moved around, and there's the whistle. High sticking the call. And the UNH faithful, more displeasure. 18.9 seconds, and now we have semifinal 2 set up, JP.
Yeah, we do. Cincinnati and Florida Gulf Coast should be a really good matchup. Like I said, two highly offensive teams. One team can really go out there and score, and the other team, like I said, they score best when they're down. So it's going to be an interesting matchup here.
This isn't a Florida Gulf Coast team, though, that you want to fall behind against.
Oh, no, not at all. But
puck moved around a little bit. A shot goes wide. And Florida Gulf Coast, the defending national champions, resounding today. A 7-0 victory over, a 7-2 victory, I should say, over UNH. And this, from beginning to end, was all Eagles. And now they will go shake hands, both sides. The Florida Gulf Coast fans starting to sing. The UNH fans applauding their team in the end. So the handshake's complete. And you can hear how loud they are. And Florida Gulf Coast will move on to play tomorrow night. JP down at ice level with Dylan Cantwell.
All right, thanks, Brett. Down here with Dylan Cantwell. Dylan, you came out here, 2 goals in about 4 minutes. You really gave this team a spark tonight.
Yeah, just getting on the board early right there. I think it put the game away early. The 4-period goals, just great time for us there.
What did the coach say to you before the game, being this was a single elimination, basically?
Yeah, no, he said that this team was going to come out flying, and they did for the first few minutes, but, those first 2 goals were great for us, and we didn't take them lightly coming into this one.
So you guys got Cincinnati tomorrow, or another team that can score. What do you think is going to happen there?
Yeah, we can't take them lightly. They came down to us early in the year, and they gave us a good game, so it's going to be a tough one out there tomorrow.
All right, Dylan, congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you.
Brett, back up to you.
Thank you very much, guys. They faced each other twice before. Florida Gulf Coast won both games, but they were very close games both times. Cincinnati came down to Germain last year and won one of the 2 games. So it's going to be an excellent matchup tomorrow at night at 6:30. Florida Gulf Coast and Cincinnati, national semifinal number 2. We'll have that for you on the ACHA network. This game was all Florida Gulf Coast from the opening faceoff to the closing faceoff. One last thought from John Peterson as he grabs his headset again. JP?
What we expected to be a real barn burner really wasn't. And,
nope.
I really want to see what's going to happen come tomorrow when Florida Gulf Coast matches up with Cincinnati, 2 high-powered offenses that are really going to get to it. The other Battle of Massachusetts coming up as well as UMass takes on Northeastern tomorrow. So
It's going to be two great semifinals.
yeah, it's got all the makings of it. So we hope it comes true, man.
And we hope you join us here on the ACHA Network. Semifinal number 1 at 3:30. It's UMass and Northeastern. Semifinal number 2 at 6:30. Florida Gulf Coast and Cincinnati. All that coming from the Comerica Center in Frisco, Texas. Again, great job, everybody, all weekend long here at the Children's Health Star Center. For everybody here and for my broadcast partner, John Peterson, my name is Brett Luthner. Thanks for watching this presentation of the ACHA Men's Division II National Championships on the ACHA Network. Until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we say good night from Plano, Texas.